Friday and all of Saturday, rain fell at the NASCAR fastest half mile, but on Sunday, records fell in the Valleydale 500 Winston Cup race. The first to go was the one-lap qualifying record. Mark Martin shattered it by nearly 3 miles an hour on brand-new pavement. That, plus tires and the notorious 36-degree banking, caused a record number of cautions. This incident involved Larry Pearson, Eddie Bierschwale, Butch Miller, and Brett Bodine. And this is how it looked from Brett's vantage point. Ernie Irvan found the right combination in D.K. Ulrich's Pontiac for a while, leading nearly the first third of the event. Then he crashed. A cut tire sends him hard into the fourth turn wall. Hut Strickland is involved. Rusty barely escapes, and Brett is a victim again. In all, there were 20 caution periods, a Winston Cup record. Morgan Shepherd had a similar crash to Irvan's, and he collected Terry Labonte, whose struggle with Junior's Ford continues. Bobby Hillin Jr. not only hit the wall, but then had a fire break out under the car. He escaped injury. There were also 34 lead changes, a record for Bristol, and several led for the first time this year, including Neil Bonnet and Bill Elliott. Craig Sachs led the most. Another first-time leader this year, Sterling Marlin, had things go wrong in the pits. Left side tires were loosened, but not tightened. Needless to say, they didn't stay on very long when he reached the banks. And how about the previous week's winner at Darlington, Harry Gant? You know, with Petty not in the field, he was the oldest at 49. Well, he spun a couple of times, but drove to a 10th place finish. And the points leader going in, Alan Kowicki, finished 20th after breaking a water pump and spending a long time in the pits to cool down the Xerox Ford. Rusty Wallace, who had an inner ear infection on Saturday, thought he might need relief, but I guess when things are working right, your body can overcome that type of thing. The series mileage and lap leader now has the most victories for 89 at 3. He beat Darrell Waltrip by a quarter of a second. The real battle at the end was for third and fourth. Jeff Bodine edged Davey Allison and Dick Trickle. Those two crossed the line in a near dead heat. Jeff's third place finish puts him on top of Winston Cup points. Rusty moves all the way up to second. Allen slips to third. Then Earnhardt, and fifth is Sterling Marlin.